And I had to wait until like 7:30 to go eat because I was eating with Morrow and Faris.
Okay.
And I went to a gas station. I'm like, I need a snack. And they didn't have protein bars.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Anthony, I bought Pop-Tarts yesterday from a gas station.
Real?
And I ate them.
God.
It was the first time I had Pop-Tarts in years. So it's weird that you bring up Pop-Tarts today.
Yeah, that is weird. I never really have a craving for Pop-Tarts.
It's because they're not good. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of 3 Pick Adventures. In this video series, we take 3 picks from a recent adventure and talk about why they're special, why they mean something to us. Anthony just had the opportunity to go to Portland.
Mm-hmm. In the Portland area.
In the Portland, okay, yeah,
Right,
so the greater Portland area. Anthony, I'm going to hand it off to you.
All right.
Would you like to start with your first picture that you've selected from your trip to Portland?
Yeah, let's do that. So the first picture is of Smith Rock. So these are not necessarily in order of my trip, but the first one that I sent, and it's basically a panoramic of this very big rock formation, and there's a trail that goes around it to the left, and it starts snaking up pretty steeply to the top, and then there's like a summit at the very top.
So what's special about this picture? Is it just like a really good picture?
I mean, it's one of the best from that day. Sarah and I did a lot of hiking on that trip, and this was like probably one of the most unique hiking experiences I had just because of the terrain, because it went from like grassland type terrain to like very sandy to like rocky. I will say someone recently died on that very same trail that Sarah and I went on.
Someone died?
Yeah, they fell off.
And on that note, we're going to move to the second picture. Anthony, what's the second picture that you brought for us today?
So the second photo is my favorite of the entire year, and
this is your Facebook picture, right?
Yeah. Well, I put it on Facebook, but it's also my computer background.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But it's a picture of Mount Hood peeking through like silhouette of evergreens over Lost Lake. Sometimes when you take a photo, it just frames itself. And I don't really realize it because I'm viewing on a cell phone. Like, it looked good, but it looked like every other nature shots or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got home on a computer, or on my Chromebook rather, and I opened it up to like full screen, and it just like smacked me in the face.
Yeah, the trees perfectly framed Mountain Hood in that picture, just
perfectly
naturally.
Around it. Like, I looked at the edges because I was like, whenever I find a photo I really like, I look for like if there's something like wrong with it, because then I look for the next one. I looked at everything, and I'm like, you're right. The tree, it's almost as if they parted for like just the whole like triangle shot.
Yeah, like
nature
nature was set up for a 16:9 aspect ratio.
Right, and it's something that just doesn't happen too often. So it was like
that's an amazing picture.
It was like whatever, and it's my favorite of the year. Definitely, it might be since I've been taking photos of cell phones. It's one of my favorites.
That means something.
Oh yeah, it's a big one.
Anthony takes a lot of photos. So Anthony, what's your third picture? It's going to be hard to top that second one.
Right, yeah.
If even possible.
The third one would have pretty much topped it for my younger self, because I've always wanted to go to Mount St. Helens. And this shot is right after the kind of like 20-minute video thing of like the history of it and how it was formed. It's like a movie theater.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually really neat. It had like blinds down, the screen down, and it showed, we didn't know the screen would lift up, and it showed the movie, and then the screen lifted up to
the mountain
St.
view.
Helens.
That's beautiful.
And then we went right out the exit doors, and I started taking a million shots, and that's just one of the better ones.
It's amazing.
I like it.
Another beautiful
it has,
pick.
Yeah, logs and flowers in it and stuff like that.
That's awesome. It looks like you had a really beautiful trip, Anthony.
Oh, I mean, it would be hard to top.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on episode 2 of 3 Pick Adventures with P-Funk and Pro. Once again, Pro actually here this time. If you like this, we're actually going to go into more detail about Anthony's Portland adventure on the podcast. You can hopefully click here to access that. If not, it'll be in the description. And until next time, we will see you guys later.
Later.